Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people, episode 4. Let's continue and probably conclude, but I've said that so many times I don't even know if I trust myself anymore. Let's see, we've got a tube, we gotta get past this guy who's pretending to be a robot. So let's look at the tubes, I guess.
Tubes, the staple of every good sci-fi space station.
Orbital controls. Let's see, if we orbit left, what happens? So what happens if we orbit right?
I know.
Does not compute.
So we've got this drill. Can we take the blocker?
I should move these things. Someone could trip on them.
Would you say they were dangerous?
I would say they are dangerous. Yes. That's better.
So I assume I'm supposed to put the diamond on the drill?
Okay, let's see how tough this diamond-tipped diamond really is.
And let's see. Do I have anything else that would make sense? Not really. Let's just orbit to the right and orbit to the left and see what happens.
Hang on to your butt.
This may have just been the solution.
Maintaining balance. Bzz, bzz, dangerous. You are the only one. Bzz, bzz, who could destroy me.
And you, Uzi Bazooka, had the coolest name of any robot I ever smashed with a giant solar drill.
Perhaps in another life, bzz, we could have been partners.
No dice, Bazooka. I work alone. Except when I work with Ronaldo. Or Dangeresque too. Or...
Dangerous! Help!
So the problem now, of course, is it may be like 5 more minutes and then we're gonna be done with the whole game. We have probably nothing here that we're gonna use. I think all of this is just extra junk we're gonna have. Let's click on
Uzi
Uzi
Bazooka. Now that you're just scrap metal, maybe someone can make you into an actual Uzi Bazooka. We can only hope.
So,
Ow, ow,
here we go.
Ow, 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 ow! Stop it, Craig! Ow! Ow, ow!
Gee, are we gonna just kick Craig? I think we are.
Get
For the
off!
I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna
Craig,
kick him into
why
the
don't you
dryer,
step outside
like
for
the
a
first
little
episode.
air? Lock.
This is probably a Homestar Runner joke that happens all the time.
Thanks. I owe you one, buddy.
One? You owe me like 50.
Uh-oh, what now?
That drill must have damaged the space station more than I thought. Looks like we're gonna have to jump. Today is all right for tonight.
Jump from their sun base. That was awful.
What happened to the part where Dangeresque swoops in, rescuing me from danger and carrying me off into the sunset?
Oh yeah, Ronaldo dies now.
What? Oh, but I only had 2 weeks till retirement.
Yeah, and you fast-forwarded through the 8 minutes of educational content I provided.
And what happened to my nude scene?
Where's the artistic noir cinematic stylings you promised?
Now calm down, people. Every great film has to make some creative editing decisions in order to make me look better. Uh-oh, this is starting to turn into an unruly mob. And not the good kind like I started Strong Side's poetry readings. For real this time. Looks like I'm gonna have to jump. Today is all right for tonight.
And thus we're going to second credits. Oh man. Let's think here. This episode was awful compared to episode 3, which has been so far the best one. Just awful. The story is 150% cliche. They were trying to be cliche. They were trying to be stupid and dumb and then make you laugh at it and say, yeah, it's funny because it's stupid and dumb, and that comedy, quote unquote, never works on me, and I don't think it works on too many people. It's just bad. On top of that, if we just put all that aside, the fact that I don't like Homestar Runner, still don't like Homestar Runner, 4 episodes in, still don't find any of it really that funny. Maybe they've got me to laugh, I'd say maybe half a dozen times in 4 episodes now. The gameplay on this one was really, really awful, too. There was, let's see, a puzzle on a door and a rock, paper, scissors games, and that was the only thing, really, as far as gameplay. Let's see what happens in the final episode, because that's what's got me interested. How do they wrap this up? Well, the audio's broken. We're getting the sound effects and not the voice. We ran into that bug again. Alright. So So I have no idea what that is. Let's see.
What happens next? No one knows.
Let's watch the preview.
Dangeresque.
But yeah, this is terrible. Just an awful episode. Is it worse than 2?
Missed me.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, crapsicles.
But I can't remember 2 either.
One day you'll get your baby turn. For babies who have a turn.
Okay, man, shut up.
You shut up. You're dumb, and your head is wide like the river. You have the river head.
See,
Anybody know how to kill a dragon?
that might produce some better comedy here if we have somebody who's just antagonizing Strong Bad. I could see that. I could see him get knocked down a peg and that helping.
Welcome to the extended play DVD extras portion of Dangeresque 3, The Criminal Projective. Here you can see some behind-the-scenes clips, cast interviews, bloopers, and deleted scenes. To do this, just open the Dangeresque map and select the location. Enjoy!
So is there just a ridiculous and I think this is fixed in the next episode too, finally, so that'll come into play. And I can walk over there all I want, but I can't go any further. So there's a considerable amount of things that aren't here. But I want to bring up the walkthrough.
This place used to be strong, Badia, until we gave it a total jungle makeover. Let's have a look around.
So what we're trying to figure out here is where the collectibles were, because we missed 7 of them, and I imagine there's quite a few of them that we should have gotten. I think we probably should have gotten everything here. And let's see, as I'm sitting here looking through the walkthrough, yeah, how would you do this? I don't know if you really can fix the problem with this game, because you're trying to do a buddy cop movie, and that has never really worked in video game forms. Not as much as I can think. Here we go. To get the ultimate awesomeness, you need to get all 8 outfits, all 12 collectibles, nunchuck all 14 characters, drop 6 celebrity names, observe all 13 outtakes, and get a high score of 15,000 on Space Circus Catastrophe. And then there's a bunch of clothes that we didn't collect. And then, let's see, bring up this again and we'll just see what merchandise. First one is the Ronaldo sheets, which we missed, which these are unlocked in Barlow City. Head all the way to the right until you reach the city limit sign. Show the sign who's boss and pull your gun out at it. It'll wave a white flag. Nope, it's Ronaldo sheets. So I guess we could do that. So outtakes and spit takes, these might actually be in this extended play only. You may not be able to get any of these before playing it normally.
Here we are on the set of Brain Blow City, the seedy underworld in which Dangeresque 3 takes place. Our modelers spent many halves of hours creating the sets that bring the city to life. Let's take a look around.
So there's so much more of a game here that I just can't care about. They've got extra things, obviously just designed to be played, but why would I want to play them since I've already done the story? The story was bad and they knew it.
Okay, sign, this is border control. Do you have any fruit to declare? Whoa, that's way better than fruit. Wow, Dangeresque brand Ronaldo bed sheets. They wet themselves, so you don't have to.
So that's one of them we could have gotten. The next one was the Producios, which we already got. And the action figure that blows G.I. Joe away. Make sure to obtain a rock from it. Head to the old club and use it on the bottles. Alright, we'll do that. Old club.
We shut down this entire trendy party club in order to transform it into the abandoned warehouse set for the movie. Hundreds of innocent party people lost their social lives so that we could achieve cinematic greatness. The King of Town has reprised his role as Dangeresque's arch nemesis, Perducci. The nice thing about working with the KOT is that he works for peanuts. Literally.
I've already blown through my cashew salary for the movie. Can you advance me some macadamias for my royalties on the merch sales?
So come over here, take the rock. That almost makes sense, throwing a rock at bottles. But there's no hint in the game about that.
Hey, I win! Why look, it's a well-crafted miniature version of me. I'd buy one of these for $29.97 plus tax from your local retail establishment any day.
Okay, so the final collectible, unfortunately, would require owning the branch, which I don't have, and going to Venice and fishing with it. So when you get the branch, go to Venice
Okay,
and
you guys are not
use
gonna
it with the
believe
river.
this, but all those exotic countries I visited in the movie were actually right here at the stone bridge. I know! I can hardly believe it myself. Let's take a look around.
So I would have had to do something with the river.
Ah, the mighty river of this country. So majestic and wet.
And so I don't even think you can get the final collectible. And then this, still beeping like crazy, and it probably doesn't mean anything. So the next collectibles, let's see, were the personalized bullets, which we've got all those, so we don't have to go through that. And let's see, the characters you needed to nunchuck were Ronaldo, Dangeresque 2, Cutesy, Professor, he's available after the lab, yeah, Professor Pom Pom, Diamond Cell, Killing You Guy, Perducci, Dangeresque, the monster, maybe I didn't do it on the monster, the victim, who we saved, I didn't do it on them, the informant just once, sultry, like after you left a Stickney flower in Paris, but before you talked to her, and then Craig. I missed Craig too. So that's why I missed some nunchuck characters, and I don't think I could go back and get any of those. And we didn't get any costume ones either. Celebrity name and jobs. Let's see. To do this, we're gonna head over to the phone, pick it up as soon as you start the game. Do what to max? Let's see. There was a mention, I'm just gonna say it like this. There's a mention of Salmon Max, the Lorax, the Tri-Lambda, Burt Baccarat, which I don't think we had that one. Let's see. He's challenging you to Baccarat. Of course, Strong Bad mishears and says Burt Baccarat. You know, there's story reference required in here to hear the pom-pom bubble about some random celebrity. Head to the lab and hand over the ruby to obtain from Sultry Buttons. He'll bubble on about the celebrity. Whoa. You can't say that, pom-pom. So apparently I missed that. And then D. Williams is only gotten in extended play. So there's one I could get right now if we go to the car. So if I went back this way, and so entire collectibles unattainable completely until you play the game. The whale played no part in this episode at all. The shark pond played very little part. Here we have the photo booth. And this box, I still have no clue how you get that box down. It's like this with the box.
I don't want to tarnish my Samarang hubcaps on that.
And this with the box.
That won't do anything interesting.
And safety scissors with the box.
That's way too thick for these scissors to cut through.
Blueprints with the box.
No way!
Jeez, what could it be then?
Well, that was useless.
I wonder if the box is just there for nothing. Let's see. Here's the D. Williams reference, I believe.
Originally, the car autopilot was going to have the ability to talk back to me. But when Mr. D. Williams pulled out, we just, you know, it just didn't seem the same anymore.
Billy D is not my lover.
So, during this story, using the scissor on Cutesy Buttons before you distract her is 1 ounce spit take. At Cutesy's house, approach her several times until she mistakenly calls you Strong Bad, and then check the pedestal in island and ask about information about it. And so that's the only 3, according to the walkthrough out in Spectakes, you could have even gotten. So I got 2 of them, amazingly. And then everything else is an extended play. Go to the office, look at the leftmost painting 3 times. You get 1 the first time, 2 the second time. Well, no, another 1 the second time, and another 1 the third time. Examine Uzi Bazooka's dead body in the space station. Talk to Ronaldo in the space station. Talk to Craig in the space station. Examine the rocket in the lab. Talk to the Professor Experimento. Then talk to him again. Then talk to him again. Very limited. Very, very limited where those outtakes are. The fact that 6 of them are in the exact same place seems like they were just adding numbers for no reason. And then we have the final thing, which is the Space Circus manual pages. The performers page was, once you unlock the lab, head there and check the flap on the rocket. That's not the performers page, that's the character page. Whatever, the cover is available after unlocking the secret in the catacomb. After merging the 2 heart halves together, check the space where it was to pull out the cover. Okay, I could go get that. The secret weapon. After meeting Sultry Button in the lab, grab the picture she left on the wall and use it on the computer. After processing it, the computer will spit out the secret weapon page. Okay, I would have never figured that out. And then the galaxy map. This one's available right after meeting Sultry Buttons. Grab the knife and head to the strong Borneo, then hack down some of the bushes. I guess the wind carried our galaxy map all the way to the jungle, it says. So that's the collectibles without actually getting the collectibles. Notice there was no mention of box here. No box at all. So that is just a red herring. They just stuck that there to irritate people. It's ridiculous.
This is our wardrobe department. Follow me.
I assume in extended play now I could dress up as anything I wanted to. However, I didn't find any really of the new things, so it's all kind of dumb. Let's see. We'll just put a mustache on and some white pants and a Homestar shirt.
I'm charming.
And that's it. We won't change anything else.
Catch you on the flip side, the cheat.
So I can just walk around like this if I want to. Let's see. But there's nothing really new here. In fact, we're missing quite a few things. A lot of this has gotten watered down for the different spots. They almost filled the map completely here. But, I really just have to get back to the point, though. It's just not good. This was a really, really bad episode. We had a bad episode on 2. Episode 1 is pretty bad too. So you're talking, the only one that I'd even say marginally above average was episode 3. I would say episode 1 was average, and then episode 2 was below average, and episode 4 here was far, far below average. I just don't know how you would even do this and make it funny. And now we're going to go into episode 5, and it's not really going to have any connection, as far as it seems, to any of the previous episodes, so each one of these are so separate. Unlike a Sam and Max 5 episode season, at least that kind of made sense, that it was building to something. But this feels like it's not building to anything. It's just dumbness for dumbness sake. Again, I have to temper some of what I'm saying by the fact that I just don't like Homestar. Maybe if people liked Homestar, that would help a lot, but the actual gameplay elements still are very, very subpar. This is probably exactly, or at least somewhat similar to how I'd feel if I was playing a South Park game. There's a new one that's going to come out pretty soon. There's one that already has come out, and from what I hear, it's a pretty decent RPG, but I would never play it because I'd have to put up with all the frustrating annoyances of the characters of South Park, because I just don't like the characters. And I don't actively hate any of the people from Homestar, I just don't think they're funny. Anywho, I got nothing else to say, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.